So I do apologize. I have to record inside a shed here. So yeah, the previous video is a moon simulator, and then you have the CIA spy satellite thing upstairs. So spray the planet with chemtrails. Steal your DNA. Once they have your DNA, they hack it up to the global network system, Skynet. And then they're able to read your brain thoughts. Okay? Mind rape you. Steal your creativity. Steal your thoughts. Steal how you think and sleep. Basically, they just hack your brain. And they just steal from you. Okay? Your psychic powers, who and what you are, your identity, everything, okay? It's just one big fucking package. And then they send their, what they call foot soldiers. And foot soldiers are in the Bible. These are your citizens on the patrol, neighborhood watch programs, take a bite out crime, and it's all tied to the FBI Fusion Center. And then they gang stalk you, and they have, like, you know, they carry their phones, and they have these apps. And these apps monitor they're able to read your behavior, your mood, okay? And that's tied to Plantier Technologies, which is tied to the police department, your local police department, okay? Your county and your sheriff and all that shit. So I mean, this is how it works, people. This is how deep it goes, okay? You have complete strangers monitoring your brainwaves, okay? So, you have Citizens on Patrol, Community Watch Program, which is communism, okay? Tied to local fusion centers, and these people, they become members at these fusion centers. I've looked into it. And then, they just stalk you. They just follow you everywhere. Like tonight, I went out to go do some stuff, and they have cars, like, as I'm going out, kind of like away from city limits and into the county, they have these cars that are pinged everywhere. And they do these, like, little surveillance things with these cars. I mean, and these are complete strangers. These are, like, dark occultic people, okay? These people are... They're sick. They're sick. Now, I know on a video, it would look completely harmless. It just looks like a car that's sitting on the side of the road. But no, they're pinging. It's like cell towers. And what I call it like how they are testing targeted individuals and where you are on the planet. It's like a personal, you're an antenna. And it's how they're pinging you. Okay? And able to send directed energy weapons to your body. Okay, like right now they're hitting me. Excuse me, as I'm doing this video. So, chemtrails, DNA hacking, uploaded to Skynet, gives complete strangers and senators and anybody they want, the cartel, access to who and what you are. Okay? Now, the military has voice-to-skull synthetic telepathy, and that is how they're able to subliminally send messages to you. And verbal messages, okay? You know, and that's how the mental health card is played, like, do you hear voices and all this shit? Well, if you're getting voice-to-skull microwave hearing, yeah, you're going to hear voices. So you might as well just say, yeah, I hear voices. You know, it's coming from the fucking military. Or the cops. Okay? Now, at the top of the pyramid, pretty much, are senators, Illuminati, who are really doing this shit. Like Lindsey Graham, Al Gore, the Clintons, the Obamas, okay? George Soros, okay? They have a hit list. And on that hit list is the DNA profiles of certain people on the planet. That is why I say, every time a child is born on this planet, every parent should say no to the blood being tested. Okay? Because what they do is they test the blood, and then that kid is trafficked through life with false realities. Like what happened to me. We live in a feudal system, people. It is still here. Okay? King at the top, nobility, your cops, which are the Swiss Templar Knights, and then you got your peasants at the bottom. But really the peasants, they sign on to protect the king. Okay? See? So, it's a flow chart, and I know I don't have any paper or anything to tell you about it, but, you know, I've already gone through pretty much all this stuff in my other videos. I've told you and I've shown you some stuff, but I want to reiterate how they're doing this, you know. A long time ago, the Orion Group, which are the Greys, gave technology to the governments of the world in exchange for humans. Okay? In exchange for humans means food, psychic powers, DNA manipulation, you name it, the human genome sequencing. Okay? There are it's the fallen angel shit. Okay? It's the Anunnaki. So, you gotta wrap your head around this, because if you don't wrap your head around it, you're gonna fall into a pit. Okay? I said just to kind of like keep things simple, at the top of the pyramid is like your senators and all that stuff. Yeah, those are the Illuminati. They're just a small segment of it all. At the very top of the pyramid, you have the fallen angels, people. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. This shit is real. These aliens are real. And I know for pretty much a good fact that they plan on doing other things. This whole thing with the coronavirus, people, is one way they can get your DNA. Okay? Go to a checkpoint, they swab your cheek, boom, you're locked in. That's how bad it is. I've been bitching about this for 12 years, people. They are able to do blood scanning from space. Okay. Let me give you a good reference to watch Apollo 13. There's a scene in there where I think Tom Cruise's character, he rips off the bio thing, and everybody in Houston thought that he went dead, and all it was just a bio thing. He just ripped it off. Well, what they've done is they're able to Wi-Fi that now. They're able to monitor your brain, your heart, check your blood, see if you have an infection, check your white cell count. It's all, oh gosh, it is just so invasive what they've done without your consent. Okay? Actually, they violated so many laws by doing this, it's not even funny. Let's start with the Fourth Amendment. Search and seizure. Yeah, that's your personal property. That's you. And also the HIPAA rights. You know, you sign off on all that shit. Okay? But what you don't realize is how nefarious they go behind closed doors and manipulate the system to target you with directed energy weapons. So, you know, I went into another neighborhood, and I was just driving down a little bit, and lo and behold, there's that neighborhood watch program, you know, warning, warning. So basically, it's snitch culture. You know, someone files a complaint against you. It could be about anything. It's the brown shirts. We're going backwards in time instead of forwards. So it's post-World War II, or actually World War II tactics, where the children and your neighbors are snitching on you because you are different. It doesn't matter. Like they did that to the gun guy out in Texas. Someone filed a complaint. Police went out there, tried to give him holy hell, and he told the judge, he goes, look, you know, Why don't we shut down the media? You want to shut down my Second Amendment rights? Why don't we shut down the First Amendment rights and attack the media? The media is going out there spilling lies. And you're sending all these people my way when, you know, all my paperwork is legit. I have a legitimate business. I'm selling firearms. Yes. Okay? So, I mean, what the fuck? Right? They are, with this whole coronavirus, these people who are snitches are affecting commerce. Anyways, I gotta wrap it up. I gotta go. Later.